Welcome to the TSI Ratings app demo. This is an utility application that allows you to do a digital maturity assessment of an organization and anchor that into a blockchain. So once it is anchored, the organization can use this as a digital collateral and share it with lenders or investors for their underwriting or due diligence purposes. Yeah. So the app has got simple registration module. You as a business owner, MSME owner, can register your name, business email, Udayam registration number, then followed by that it will ask you for an OTP. The other persona is the IT auditor. An IT auditor again sort of enters his firm information, puts his website or LinkedIn, enters the information and authenticates using an email OTP. So is the case with a financial institution. So this is the registration part. So I had already registered, and then I will get into the login section. Before I log in, I will sort of introduce you to 2-3 concepts. So essentially we are using this public blockchain called the BSV blockchain that allows you to sort of anchor this is like a Bitcoin variant proof of work blockchain. It's a public ledger used for anchoring our data. The second thing that you need to know is there is a MetaNet desktop. This is a wallet you need to download and install. So I have already downloaded my MetaNet wallet and I have some Satoshis on my wallet already. The third thing that you need to know is there is a blockchain explorer called What's on Chain. So all the blocks that are added to the BSV blockchain, they show up here. So this is something that you got to know. And now see, I already registered. I'm going to log in as an auditor now. I registered an MSME and now I'm also registered an IT auditor. I'm going to log in as an IT auditor. So let's so I have registered. So I have a simple screen with assessment records. I'm going to do a new digital maturity assessment. So when I do, it is asking for the MSME, the registered businesses email. So that will be admin at tsicoop.org. So once it's done, then this is the assessment where the auditor evaluates the organization across key areas: the digital strategy and leadership, operations and processes, customer experience and marketing, data analytics and decision making, technology infrastructure, and cybersecurity. Finally, the digital skills and culture. If there is any qualitative input, the auditor will give this information. So this is a simple assessment. The auditor will do a thorough review of the organization and answers these questions. So I will go ahead and complete this assessment here. We'll say okay, exceeds expectations. Right. So I have finished the assessment. Now I'm ready to publish my assessment. So I click on the publish. It shows up the assessment that I had taken earlier, and there is a button called tokenize at the bottom. I click on it. When I click on it, it sort of opens up my BSV wallet, and I agree to spend the satoshis for anchoring. So when I do that, so it executes and it sort of says success. Now the hash has been anchored. So it means that I have anchored, tokenized, and I have stored it on the blockchain, and I am ready to sort of finalize. So when I finalize, what happens is in my local assessment record, I am storing the blockchain transaction ID. That's it. So once this is done, so what I can do is, as an auditor, I can click on the download assessment. If I click on download assessment, as you can see, it generates a report, digital maturity assessment. There is a QR code for verification. It puts out the MSME's information and then the auditor's information. It generates a score, and it also tells you the level. And for that level, what is the digital maturity analysis? It does that, and it gives you the entire information into a sort of some downloadable PDF format. So I can actually download it and save it on my browser, and a PDF gets generated like this. The auditor can share it with the MSME or the financial institution. So once this is done, then what I can do is I can so when I scan the QR code, what happens is it opens up anyone who is scanning the QR code, let's say on their smartphone or something, they get taken to this screen, verify screen. The first thing that they enter is it asks for a CAPTCHA. So they enter the CAPTCHA, and then it will show, okay, now you're ready to do blockchain proof. So essentially, if you see, what is happening is this screen, it pulls up a certain information that was captured, which is the assessment ID, the MSME name, final score, who's the auditor, etc. Now it tells you that, okay, so there is a string called DB anchored hash, right? So this is actually not a hash, it's actually a plain text with the date, the score, and the assessment ID. This is what was stored in the blockchain earlier when I did the tokenization. So now at the time of verification, what this allows me to do is it goes and checks in the Watson chain blockchain explorer that if this anchored hash is available or not. That is what it's going to check against this blockchain transaction ID. So now this verification screen is set the way, so when I click on the validate on chain, it will do a verification on the What's on Chain portal, and then it will say, okay, verification success or failed. So I can also go to the What's on Chain explorer from here. It opens up, and so this is how the data is anchored into the What's on Chain, the BSV blockchain, right? So now what this tells us, basically an auditor like goes to reviews a business. He sort of he does a digital maturity assessment. Once it's done, he anchors it on the blockchain and shares the PDF. Now this PDF has got the QR code. The MSME can share it with the lender. The lender can actually verify using the QR code and sort of make sure that, okay, indeed this assessment is done by this independent auditor, right? So that is what we are trying to enable out of this utility application. Thank you so much.